You are the youngest guest we've had. You're only 20.
That.
And my favourite part, you're from Dudley.
Ends, I know, crazy.
How
Dudley.
Where did your trading journey begin?
Started when I was in sixth form. So it started purely because my older brother had his friend. So they were all trading signals. So like obviously he was showing it off to my mom, like, oh mom, I made £300. And I was in like, must have been in like year 11 or year 12. And I was like, I want to make that. Like I'm trying to get on that. But yeah, that's how it started. So that's what like sparked my interest. And then obviously went from there, got a mentor, learned. Was never consistent at the beginning, and then went fully locked in, and now we're doing all right.
Who did you learn from?
I've had a couple mentors, so I've paid for 4 mentors across my whole journey, right? And not that I had 4 different strategies. It was that I had one mentor. I was with him for like 2 years. I just wasn't profitable with him. It wasn't that he was a bad mentor. I don't know, maybe the trading style, I don't know. So then I went to one of his students, same strat. Then I went to another one of his students, same strat. And I was just like, nah, this strat's not for me no more.
What was the strategy?
You know, Asian liquidity sweep.
Oh, okay.
1 minute trading.
Oh.
So what was you trading, like Yempes?
Yeah, no, it was still 𝐸𝐬𝐬𝐸.
Oh.
So it was always 𝐸𝐬𝐸.
So like taking Asian highs and lows.
Yeah, but 1 minute, like,
oh,
I couldn't do that. Like, I just couldn't. Like, obviously, there was some good trades, but I was never just profitable, so I switched.
So purely scalping?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that was like hell. Yeah.
And then the other 2 educators?
So, yeah, so there was like three that was the same strat, and then I switched to 1, and then it was like swing trading, more higher time frame, and like I was implementing higher time frame before, but I was executing on the 1 minute, whereas now I'm looking at the higher time frame and I'm executing on the higher time frame, so it's much different. So that's I completely changed my strategy. Still the same concepts pretty much. You're just looking at it differently. And then I still have a mentor to this day, even though I'm like funded, profitable. It's just because I know I can get better.
Do you feel like changing from a lower time frame to a higher time frame mentally helped you?
No.
Really?
I'll be honest. I think with the 1 minute, I was in and out so quick. So like I could be in a position and then like half an hour, I'm up 3%, I'm out. I'm done for the day now. That's me done. Whereas the swing trading, you could be in there all week and you're glued to your phone, like only natural. And even though you know it's like been a minute, it might have been 10 minutes, you're still glued to your phone. So mentally, no, I don't think so. But at the same time, I trust my analysis more because it's higher time frame.
So what is your strategy now?
Pretty much, I would say it's just like fair value gaps, liquidity sweeps, displacement. That's like ICT concepts, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's a specific name for it, but it's just like fair value.
So your main concept with his teaching is fair value gaps?
Yeah, so it'll be like fair value gaps I look at a lot. Liquidity. So I'll wait for price to reach fair value gap, see a reaction, and then trade towards liquidity.
It's crazy the amount of traders there are who trade ICT, but have you ever watched an ICT video?
I have, and I've fallen asleep.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
everyone says that.
It's crazy that his students are the ones who are actually teaching people.
Yeah, they're changing his teaching into their own,
making it easier.
Making it profitable as well.
Yeah, because I think, do you know what, I rate people that can sit there and listen to ICT rant on for 20 hours because I don't have the patience. And it's strange as well because I feel like most traders have some sort of, I feel like I say this on every episode as well, have some sort of like neurodivergence. Like we've either got ADHD, autism, like there's something wrong with all of us. So to have the patience and, what's the word, like just being able to concentrate for that long on an ICT video, it's crazy that people can do that. I rate it.
I can't. I think it's his voice. It's just so like
monotone.
It's like back at school. Like it's horrible. I can't. No, I can't. But the thing is, like, I never traded. I was never like specifically, I'm an ICT trader. I've watched his videos and then I've learnt from, you know, these mentors now, and I'm like, oh, that's what ICT says. But then everyone else is saying it. It's just claimed by ICT. Do you know what I mean? So. Yeah.
Do you have a lot of like ICT trader friends?
You know what? I don't actually have a lot of trader friends in general, purely because my personal life isn't.
You two can be besties.
You got me now.
Yeah, I do now. But apart from that, I don't. The only people, it's like on social media, you have people here and there, but like genuinely, like there that knows what you're trading, like relating. I don't really have any trader friends.
How important do you think that is though, to like keep yourself to yourself in trading?
I think you need trader friends. Like, this is the whole big thing about why I started social media, because I literally had all my friends are females, and they're not to like say females don't trade. Obviously we trade, but my friends are very much girly girls, nails, lash techs. They don't care about trading. They don't like, and even if I was to explain it to them, they don't care. They literally do not care. So obviously when I started socials, I started connecting with people, and then you're like, oh yeah, like, you know what? They know what you're going through, and then it's a thing where when you're having a shit time, like, because it happens, only natural, then you know you got people to go through, and you know that, okay, you know what, I might be down on a live account, I might have lost some profits, but you know, it's okay, because you got people to talk to. But when you're alone, like when I was doing it about 2 years alone, it was horrible, which is probably why I wasn't consistent.
I think it's nice when you have someone to hold you accountable. Like, I'll send you my my weekly take-ins or like losses, and then if I'm like taking a losing week, she'll be like, "Come on, you got this," and same for you. Like, I just got out of drawdown yesterday.
Well done.
I got a payout, then went in drawdown, as you do. And I was like, I got out of drawdown. I could have got a small payout yesterday because it was one of my days to request payout. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna wait another 2 weeks. And you was like, come on, and the same with you. I was like, come on. I think that's so encouragement.
It's needed. Like, it genuinely is.
It's
needed.
also hard though when someone like both of you are in the same trade, but you could be different directions.
That's right now.
Yeah, because
I wish I could check.
You've traded like GU, and then I've traded like USD JPY.
Yeah.
And normally they're going opposite ways.
Yeah.
And if we're like both in bias, it's like, oh, one of us is right.
Someone's
right.
One of us wrong.
But it's good.
It holds yourself accountable, and at the same time, it helps you trust your own. Even though like you're in longs, I'm in shorts right now. But I'm not gonna get out now. You're not gonna get out now purely because you trust your own. I trust mine, and that's how it is. But it's the fact that you both are experiencing the same thing.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Either way.
I think as well, trading psychology is like it's a huge thing now. When I first started trading, there was no such thing as trading psychology. Like, it was like you grow some balls or you get fucked over by the market. Like, that was it. But now it's so important. I feel like people are heavy on the fact that trading is 99% psychology. How have you navigated like the psychological impacts of trading, being like so new into the industry and so young as well?
I think, do you know what it is? I think because it's been nearly 3 years, right? And even though I've not been consistent for 3 years, during those months that I was consistent, I was losing a lot. I was taking a lot emotionally during that time. So, you know, I blue funded accounts, I bought accounts, and I just had no hope of passing. And that only naturally makes like, okay, this is what I did. It's my own fault. Okay, of course I blew my account. I risked too much. Do you know what I mean? So I think, honestly, time is the best answer for psychology. There's no hidden secret to be like, do this and your psychology is going to be calm. No, it's experience, literally. So yeah,
100%. And I think like trading is so individual based as well. Like you say, you went through 3 mentors for the same strategy, but it was only when you switched to a different strategy that fits more with your personality type. Because I think people forget, like, there is no one trader that is the same as anyone else. We are all different as humans, and because psychology plays such a huge role in trading, even like with liquidity areas and everything, like, it's all psychological. So I think people forget that trading psychology is so important, and also it is different for every single person. Like, for me, my morning routine, if I'm not doing my morning routine, my trading's shit. And that is something that I've realized over even over the last 12 months of like, I'm so big on my morning routine. But people need to understand that everyone's trading psychology is different, and you just have to find out what works for you, and obviously experience is the only thing that is going to show you that.
The thing is, a lot of people as well, like, I have a lot of people that message me and like in my group, and they're always like, how do I fix my psychology? I'm like, okay, are you journaling your trades? No. Are you even sticking to risk? No. Like, this is why your psychology is so messed up, because you're not controlling all these other areas of your life. Of course, you're going to have shit psychology when you've not even calculated risk for your position. Of course, you're going to crash out when it's minus whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like the answers are all there. I feel like everyone does know the answers. They just choose not to. Like, I know, like, when I'm not waking up early on my shit, like, I know that my trading's probably a bit slouchy. I might risk a bit more. I might feel a bit, you know what I mean? Like, but if I'm on my shit, then I'll make sure my trading's on. Do you know what I mean? So the answers are all there. I feel like people choose not to. Some people choose like to find the shortcut, but you need to really track yourself.
I don't think the shortcuts in trading ever work.
No,
like never.
No.
It's like I've never backtested a day in my life, but I've been trading for 11 years. So although I haven't backtested, I've got hella forward testing data.
Yeah.
But had I backtested, I probably would be 5 years ahead now. So it's like I made my life hard. For what reason?
But the answer was literally for you. You would have known the answer. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
A lot of traders. I think a lot of traders know the answer. They just
choose not to.
They need to. I think they need to hear it from someone else. I think when you hear it from someone else, like, oh yeah, you're right, and then actually do it.
And I think it takes as well, like how determined are you to actually be a trader? Because for example, like you had 3 educators until you switched, you could have gave up.
Yeah.
And then you'd been like, trading's not even real. I've not made no money.
Yeah.
You did the switch. You stuck to it, and it worked for you.
Yeah. I literally didn't make money for so long, and I was still. Do you know what it is? When you want something, who's stopping you? But you like no one's stopping you. Like I dropped out on my job. I didn't tell my parents. I literally like I was working a degree apprenticeship, and like it was quite a big like deal. I dropped out. My dad didn't know. I started working TK Maxx. They didn't know. Like, but it's because I wanted it. Even though my mom must have thought, oh God, like she's gonna be a low life. I wanted it. Do you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you want it bad enough, you'll make it work.
This podcast is sponsored by Equity Edge, the Forex prop firm that is changing the game for traders. Equity Edge gives you the freedom to trade with confidence, offering account sizes from 2.5k all the way to $100,000. Instant phase transitions when you reach your profit targets, and absolutely no minimum or maximum trading days. Plus, there are no lot size limits, giving you complete freedom with your trading strategy. Equity Edge have also just announced that MetaTrader 5 is back, rebuilt stronger than ever for a seamless trading experience. They have also removed their old all-day news restriction trading rule, which means when there are high-impact news events that last the entire day, you can still trade with no limits. With payout requests every 14 days and support available 24/7. Equity Edge is here to help you trade, grow, and get funded without boundaries. Ready to level up your trading journey? Click the link in the description below and get started with your funded journey. I love that though, like the fact that you've gone against the people that wanted you to do something, obviously the people that love you the most, and you've gone completely against what they've said. But it's so true. If you want something bad enough, then you're going to have to do the things that you've got to do to get there, literally. Like regardless of what anyone thinks.
Literally. I think if you genuinely believe that it's done and it's possible, it can be done and it can be possible. Like I think if I stayed at my job, I wouldn't be here. I didn't stay at even though I was having like earning a lot more money, and then I dropped from like 42 hours to 12-hour contract. That pay affected me, but I had the time to trade now. I was at home looking at my desk. I wasn't out on site. I wasn't in a meeting. Do you know what I mean? So even though in that time I wasn't earning, I was earning nothing, literally in the trenches, it was worth it. Do you know what I mean? So people got to make the sacrifices.
And also, I just find it so hard for like, we're obviously business owners. We have our own stuff going on as well, like content creating, we're mums, etc. How do you even find the time to have like a full-time job, go to the gym maybe, see friends, learn how to trade? Because it takes a long time to learn how to trade.
I think, do you know what it is? I think for me, because I was learning it was scattered across such a long time. It was that my knowledge was quite there. Like I had a good understanding, even though I wasn't fully locked in. But because I was like 3 months here, 3 months here, 3 months, eventually I had a solid understanding. But I think there was a lot. Like I'll be honest, like I've lost loads of my close friends because of trading, because they don't think I'm going out with them no more. They think, oh, I'm doing other things. I don't care for them, and which I don't talk about really on social media. But like I am very like I don't have much friends no more because they don't understand, and like that's genuinely the cost of success, like genuinely.
No, literally, that is genuinely what it is. Like for us, like we barely have friends, like, and it's just you have to separate from people that don't think like you.